Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, good news, real good news in boxing, depending on who you are and how you interpret this news, but it was being reported by BoxingScene.com that light heavyweight prospect Artur Beterbiev will be back in the ring December 23rd. He'll be fighting a fighter by the name of Isidro Prieto. I don't know how to say his name, but it's a good. On the surface, because I don't really know much about the other guy, but on the surface, it seems to be a better fight for Beterbiev. I know the last couple guys he's fought, like Alexander Johnson, Moderna. Two out of his last three opponents were like super light punchers. The last guy he fought was a step up as far as punching goes, but it wasn't like a huge step up. I think from the looks of it, Prieto looks like he's a step up because his KO percentage is damn near in the 80 percentile. I've never seen him fight, so I really don't know much about him. Not going to pretend to, but I do recognize some of these names on his resume. I know he says here he fought Eliader Alvarez, and from what I understand, from what I read, that was a competitive fight. He fought Samuel Miller, who I know fought Jesse Hart, and Jesse Hart stopped Miller. Prieto did the same thing, so it seems to be a good fight for Beterbiev to see how he deals with a puncher. This is his 11th professional fight. To be honest, man, look, when it comes to Artur Beterbiev, like, look, his career to me is a bit weird because he's a Russian fighter signed to Al Haymon, which is like weird, and I say that's weird because Al Haymon only have any Russian fighters I can think of, let alone a really prominent Russian fighter like Beterbiev. And eventually a fight that I know a lot of hardcore boxing fans like to see is Artur Beterbiev versus Sergey Kovalev. And in case you guys don't know, Kovalev and Beterbiev had a rivalry in the amateurs, and it was said that Beterbiev beat Kovalev 2 times in the amateurs. I think the world of this guy, and I know there's a lot of people that think the world of Beterbiev. I think to be honest, I even said in my video, and you guys can go look it up, I did a video when I interviewed Travis Gotti. Shout out to Travis Gotti. When I interviewed Travis Gotti, he asked me if Kovalev beats Ward, is Ward pound for pound number 1? And I said no. Or if Ward beats Kovalev, is Ward pound for pound number 1? I said no. And I said, but he could become pound for pound number 1 if he beats Kovalev and or after that, Adonis Stevenson or Artur Beterbiev. If he does that, then I'm going to have a hard time arguing with that because those guys are all, top level fighters in the division. So that's how highly I think of Beterbiev, that if Ward was to beat him, that he'd probably ascend up my pound for pound list, closer to the number 1 spot. Hopefully this is a good fight, and that Beterbiev can look good. If he doesn't look good, then hey, that's on him. But if he does look good and he continues to move up, I hope Al Haymon begins to push him a little faster. And it seems like this is a slight step up because this guy is a puncher, but I would like to see him in there with some other notable light heavyweights. Get him in there with the Sullivan Barrera. Get him in there with get him in there with the Sullivan Barrera, a Shani Monahan, a Fanfara. Guys of this nature are the kind of guys that I want to see Beterbiev square off with real soon. And to my knowledge, I believe isn't Fanfara an Al Haymon fighter too? I mean, that's not a bad. If he is, because I can't remember right now, but if he is, Fanfara would be a good fight for Beterbiev. If they can make it happen, because Fanfara is a guy that, like Beterbiev, has punching power, battle tested, beat the likes of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So that would be a good step up for him. Hopefully that happens. If not, we'll just see, man. But that December 23rd, it's supposed to be going down over there in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So yeah, Artur Beterbiev is fighting a fighter by the name of I can't even say his name. Prieto, whatever his name is. It seems to be a setup because the guy has good punching power and he's fought a couple notable guys. So yeah, there it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Beterbiev fighting on the 23rd. Do you like this fight? Do you not like this fight? Anybody who knows about the other guy, can you please tell me something about him? Because I really don't know much about him. But leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.